to the Cousins of the Cosmos podcast. Our Wrestlemania month rolls on with our official review this month.
Gotta keep rolling.
Of WrestleMania 19. We're continuing the trend. Last year we did 17 and 8. Well, we think we did 16, 17, and 18. I think we did 3 over 3 months.
Right.
This year we're doing 19. Next month we're going to do 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bonus review. But right now we're here to talk about WrestleMania 19. Was this the first WrestleMania after they changed the logo, or was 18 the scratch?
I think this may have been it, because I noticed while I was watching it, I was like, oh, hey, they updated the logo.
Right, okay, so I think this was the official change to WWE from WWF. But yeah, we got some notes. We both watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I got some notes here. You had to kind of watch it in pieces, so I'm not sure if you got the full
I saw every match.
Right.
I saw the Limp Bizkit concert. If there was anything else. Oh, well, there was a few segments that I also was able to watch.
All right, we'll feel it out.
We'll feel it out.
So off rip, did you see the intro?
No.
Okay, I thought the intro was fun. I'll show you the intro afterwards.
Okay.
I love the stage.
Mm-hmm.
It's very kind of small compared to a WrestleMania, especially what we know now.
Right.
But I always thought it was very charming. Just like the panels, and then like the giant kind of like, not a balloon, but it almost kind of looks like a balloon that has the WrestleMania 19 logo on it.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool. I love the venue in general, the Safeco Field. I think it just goes from my love of having like kind of outdoor venues. This isn't fully outdoors, but there's field, there's parts of it that are open. Mm-hmm. So like you could clearly see it's like during the day,
right,
in the opening matches and stuff. So I always loved it. I thought it was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But our opening match, there was a pre-show match that was in the playlist, I think, but I didn't watch it. So if there's some tag match or something like that, I don't know if you saw it, but I didn't.
No, the first match I got here is Ray and Matt.
Okay, so there was a pre-show match. I think it was it was for the world tag titles. It was RVD and Booker T, I think, or Kane and RVD versus Lance Storm and Val Venus, I think.
Okay.
I didn't watch it. I've never seen it. I don't care to see it. I love RVD, but
that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, our first official match on the main card here is going to be Matt Hardy versus Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight Championship. As a kid, I always loved this match. I thought it was great. I mean, I just love Rey Mysterio. But,
this was a very good match, yeah. I mean, it just... First off, banger theme versus banger theme here.
Right. We get Shannon Moore at ringside as well with Matt Hardy. My notes here.
When Matt Hardy is coming down to the ring, I think Michael Cole and Taz are the one commentating this match, which great commentary
SmackDown commentary team.
SmackDown commentary team. And I think Taz said something along the lines, I have it written down here. Oh, no, wait, it wasn't even Taz. It was on like the little side panel that gives like the information and stuff like that. And under that is
the
like
Matt facts.
The what?
The Matt facts.
The Matt facts. Yeah, it had the Matt facts. And it just says, Matt Hardy often wonders how they did WrestleMania without him.
Yeah, I mean.
I was like, I have to write that down.
My notes here, Daredevil gear goes fucking insane.
I like that Daredevil gear.
Rey Mysterio always got some cool, especially WrestleMania, he's always got some cool theme gear. You can look behind you. His WrestleMania 26 gear, he had Avatar, which was cool as fuck. He was a Navi.
That's dope.
But yeah, for this one,
he always has good WrestleMania.
This is his first WrestleMania.
Is it?
I believe so.
Yes.
He wasn't on 18.
He
so
was on 18,
his first WrestleMania. So this is the first of the themed kind of gears.
Yep.
At WrestleMania, Daredevil gear is awesome. This is the year that the movie came out, the Ben Affleck movie, I believe. So that's he probably saw the movie and got the inspiration. But it's great. I love the little horns and stuff.
Yeah.
It's awesome. WrestleMania 20, when we watch that one, I won't spoil it for you, but he's got some really cool gear. WrestleMania 22. Yambag.
What?
Taz on commentary. He's always said this, and it always pops me. Whenever I think I don't remember the full spot. I think it was something maybe Ray was on the ropes and Matt did the legs kick in the nuts kind of thing. Yeah. Taz always refers to somebody's nuts as a yam bag, but he has the New York accent, so he's like, "Oh, he got kicked right in the yam bag," and it always makes me laugh. Always. Yeah, there was like a crucifix Rana that I thought was really cool too. Those are kind of all my notes. This is obviously just a fun match.
I kind of wrote down Ray should have won. It's almost kind of big. Right. Like he popped off during the match. Yeah. I was like, there's no way this guy doesn't win this. He's just going crazy, and then he didn't win. And I was like, okay. But
in general, it's a fun opener. It's a great way to set the tone for WrestleMania. You know.
Yeah.
Miller Lite, the Miller Lite catfight girls make an appearance.
The catfight girls, yeah.
Getting out of limo. I mean, we both were. You were what? 2 years old. 3 years old?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So I was probably like 5 or 6.
5 or 6, yeah.
I was just now getting into wrestling, but wasn't watching wrestling or WrestleMania. And so we definitely don't know what the fuck the Miller Lite catfight girls are.
Right.
This one, obviously, though, I've said it before when we did 16, 17, 18. I had like a box set that was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So as a kid, outside of the current WrestleManias at the time, these are the WrestleManias I've seen the most.
Right.
So I've known about the No Like Catfight Girls for years because I obviously have seen this WrestleMania for like 20 years.
Right.
But yeah, they just roll up, horrible acting. They
Yep.
are yelling about Hulk Hogan,
Yeah.
and it was like one of them is fighting for. They're excited to see Hulk Hogan versus Vince McMahon, and the other one was excited to see Rock and Stone Cold.
Right.
Whoever said Rock and Stone Cold is definitely the winner there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's kind of the end of that segment.
That segment happens, and then it cuts back to Michael Cole and Taz.
Yeah.
And this is where Taz pops me.
Of course.
He says,
Funniest commentary ever, bro.
he says, I heard the catfight girls really dig Taz. And then Michael Cole looks like, where'd you hear that? And he just doesn't answer for a second. He's like, I made it up.
He was literally the funniest commentator ever.
I was like, I can never hate this man. He's too fucking funny,
Taz
bro.
and JBL both are just hilarious
They're
commentators.
so funny, dude.
Oh man,
oh my
so good.
god.
All right, we got our Undertaker match here.
Yep.
We got Undertaker and Nathan Jones versus A-Train and Big Show. However, Nathan Jones is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
This is definitely the first time Theo's ever heard of the name Nathan Jones.
That's very true.
Which is a good reason because he was not there very long.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit does the entrance.
Mhm.
Banger. I
Banger.
was sitting
Absolute
right
banger.
there in the bed.
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
going crazy.
I don't know how
watching
you
that.
don't. Honestly,
It's so good. And yeah, this match just exists.
It exists.
They show beforehand Nathan Jones was taken out by Nunzio and A-Train and Big Show or whatever. So Nathan Jones is not gonna. I do love this. Again, this is not something I really experienced because it was like before my kind of time, or even when I was a wrestling fan. Again, I wasn't really watching WrestleManias live.
Mm-hmm.
The Sunday Night Heat thing was cool because there's always Sunday Night Heat,
Right.
but on WrestleManias, it was basically like a WrestleMania pre-show. So it's like, I think that's where that World Tag Title match takes place. So it's like it's Sunday Night Heat, but it's cool because like they're at WrestleMania, and so it is like a WrestleMania pre-show.
Mhm.
So that's what happens on Sunday Night Heat. They show that Nathan Jones got taken out, and so it basically becomes a handicap match. And then at some point, Nathan Jones comes back, hits some moves, and then that's kind of the end of the match. Taker puts him away. This match just exists. That's all I put. There's nothing to it.
Undertaker should have chokeslammed Fred Durst when he got in the ring. I think that would have been
Why,
funny.
bro? It's his friend.
I know, but like when Taker was walking up to the ring, I was like, is he going to chokeslam Fred Durst? Because he looked like
That's great.
He looked like ready to go, and I was
Definitely,
like, he might just go for the stray there.
Definitely one of Undertaker's most forgettable WrestleMania matches.
Oh yeah, 100%. I also wrote down, hey, it's Tensai. Because I was like,
yeah, man.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Taker straight up ripped that barricade. He like crashed in the barricade, and he just ripped all the padding off, and that was a match.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I have some more behind the scenes stuff. Like I every time we do these, I should have said this in the beginning. Every time we do these, we go through the card, and then I normally have some fun facts about the show.
Right.
Something that we'll bring back up recording this match. Next, we have the Women's Championship. Trish Stratus versus Victoria versus Jazz. Banger.
Yeah.
They went off.
Yeah.
Those girls popped off.
Yeah.
Probably up until then, that was probably the best women's match at a WrestleMania. Because also they're very few and far between.
Right.
Yeah, they killed it. Victoria had Stevie Richards with her, I believe. It's just fun match, really cool. Trish, is this where Trish has the cannon things? Or no?
No.
Okay, I think it's another WrestleMania. She has like cannons or something like that. Yeah, just a fun match. It was really good.
Yeah.
Jazz, I'd said all three are goated. All three of these women are incredible.
I literally wrote down Jazz.
Hell yeah.
Jazz didn't win. That's
No, she
unfortunate,
didn't
but
win.
still a good match.
Trish retains. Is that what it was, or did Victoria win?
Trish won, I think.
Okay. You would think it would be recent in our minds, but
I'm sorry. I'm just blanking. I don't know
we
why.
got another triple threat here for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. The World's Greatest Tag Team versus Los Guerreros versus Chris Benoit and Rhino. I put here my first note. Everyone got aura. Everyone in this match got aura. I love the Guerreros gear, the green with like kind of the purplish, pinkish and stuff was really cool. And another just really good match. It was just solid.
Just great wrestling.
All these guys are just great wrestlers.
They're just good wrestlers. Like
Right.
you can't really go wrong with a match
Just
like
mat
this.
technicians, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd say out of here, Rhino might be the least, but also Rhino's still great.
Right,
He's
right.
also still incredible.
Rhino is just one like the only superstar there that really doesn't kind of like conform to that kind of like technical wrestling sort of thing.
Right.
But like that's all
He's
to
just
do
a
with his
beast.
advantage because he's just a beast and he can just run through people.
Gores people.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. You got any more notes for that or no?
No, it's just a great match.
Yeah, great match.
Yeah.
We got Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho, which is one of the better matches on this card, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely up there for sure.
Shawn Michaels has the cannons, I think. I think he had something. He had some special entrance, and or he had like something on the stage that he would like press and it would like shoot off fireworks or something like that. I think
so.
And none of them were working. one of them worked. I think like Lawler says it. He's like, hopefully this one works, and then it worked. Another banger.
Yeah.
I love the gear on both these guys, but especially Jericho's gear. That gear's always been iconic to me. I have a
right.
It's in my closet, but I have an elite figure of him in that gear.
Mm-hmm.
Just I love that like teal blue with the gold accent. It's so good,
it's
bro.
so good.
Weird. Charles Robinson has a haircut. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed this.
Yeah.
We're used to him having that kind of Justin Bieber-y kind of hair a little bit.
Right.
Here he was just straight short haired.
Yeah.
Like I'd never seen.
It took me a second to realize. I was like, oh shit, is that Charles Robinson?
Right. And my last one here, I put Special Sunset, which was tripping me out because I'm like, what sunset flip did they do? That's not what I'm talking about. There's something special about these outdoor kind of arenas or where you can see the outdoors, and this match showed it where there's something about WrestleManias and around the time when the sun starts setting and you have like that golden hour.
Yeah.
That was what happened in this match. You
it's
can see
the magic,
through, like, the windows, bro. It just made it look so much better with the golden hour going on.
Yeah, I just wrote down great wrestling between two great wrestlers.
Yep.
Didn't stop for like a second. They were just putting on a
going.
great 20-minute match the entire time.
Yeah.
Just a banger.
And this also shows how much they trusted Jericho because this is clearly they were marketing this as like Jericho is the new Shawn Michaels kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and rightfully so. They delivered. It was great.
Yeah.
Had a nice little low blow spot at the end. So Jericho got his heat back.
Yeah.
It was a great match. We got the Miller Lite cat fight officially because there was a segment at some point where they're still arguing and they run into Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler.
Yeah.
And now Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler are arguing and stuff. So then they say, you know what? Let's settle this out there, and it's not in the ring.
No.
There's a bed.
You would hope it would be the ring,
right? I mean, well, I will say I'm not necessarily complaining about the situation, but
I am.
Yeah, they have this weird pillow fight. Jonathan Coachman's hilarious because he like his pants come off, but then he also gets like steamrolled over. Coach is always just incredible.
That I enjoyed.
Relief.
That I enjoyed.
Comic relief. My notes here, I just say Coach is hilarious, and oh yeah, sure. That's my first note.
I wrote down the coach spot was funny, and then I also wrote down there's something to be said about watching this during Women's History Month, and that it's terrible.
Right. Next up, we got the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. We have Triple H versus Booker T. My notes here, crazy angle. This is just a crazy angle.
Yeah.
This man literally was in the ring and said, "People like you don't deserve to be champion." That was wild, insane. The match was good. It's not the best match on the card, but it was still good. Booker clearly should have won this match.
Yes, absolutely.
That would have been obviously Booker's still a star, but that would have been a main event star making situation if they would have put the title on Booker, especially after the angle that he had to go through, basically being told you're a black man, you're trash, basically.
Yeah.
Nobody clip that, please. Yeah. So it's just like. He should have got his payoff. You know what I'm saying? He should have got the title. Yeah. Then
I said a similar thing. I think Booker T absolutely should have won. I said Triple H knew he wasn't going to get put over like that.
Right.
So he wore the lilac trunks to make it more embarrassing for Booker T in that sense.
Right.
Let's see here. What the fuck? Trunks, wet hair, clean shaven Triple H is my least favorite Triple H look.
Yeah.
I don't care for it.
Yep.
Booker T absolutely showed out in this match again. He absolutely should have won. That swanton where he landed on Triple H's head, I was like, that did not look great.
Yeah. The Houston Hangover.
The Houston Hangover, yeah. It was a bit
I want to
nasty
say too.
looking.
This is random. I don't know if he did this, if he had this in the match, but I remember it was in the video package. There is something that adds to Booker T's aura when he would have the dreads, but he would have them like kind of tied up.
Yes.
A little like he would still have some of them hanging, but some of them tied up.
Right.
That's his coolest look. His hair like that. He needed to do that more. He looks so cool with that style.
Yeah. But it was a good match.
Yeah. I have put here WrestleMania 21 because, you didn't see this. I don't think I saw this because I was watching this on Netflix.
Okay.
This is WrestleMania 19.
Right.
There is I think an ad in the Netflix version of this WrestleMania 19. There's an ad talking about like get WrestleMania 21 on DVD now. So I'm like, wow, this isn't like the original.
I didn't see that.
This is like a reproduction DVD file that they took from years later or something.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. Next up, we got Hulk Hogan versus Vince McMahon. As much as I don't like Hulk Hogan, he has fucking aura, bro.
I hated this theme song.
Yeah, the theme song sucked.
Yeah.
That's another one of my notes. I said, "What the fuck is this theme song?"
Yeah.
But his actual entrance was fire.
He
had the people going crazy.
He does get people going. He does excite people in that sense for sure. Yeah.
But a piece of shit.
Yeah, terrible person. That's also kind of what I wrote down. I was like, this is just a monster match.
Right. Yeah, literally.
Literal monster versus literal monster.
I put Piper. It was cool to see Roddy Piper make an appearance because he had been. I think he had been fucking with Vince a little bit or Vince had been fucking with him on TV a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And my last note here: insane match. This might be Vince McMahon's best wrestling match.
I didn't care for it.
Really?
I really did not care for this match whatsoever. Maybe it's just because I don't like these guys.
Right.
That may just have something to do with it. But
it's tied for me though because WrestleMania 22, which we will probably get to next year.
Right.
They Shawn and Vince have a match that's really good.
Okay.
So that's tied for me. That I might like that one more, but I actually really did enjoy this match.
Okay.
Next up, we got the rubber match here. I guess you could say. Well, not really, because Rock ain't winning shit.
Yeah.
We have Rock versus Austin. They stress this very heavily that Rock has not beaten Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right.
So this is kind of his last chance.
Yep.
More aura. Both guys just insane amounts of aura again.
I love this Rock theme. This is my favorite Rock theme.
Yeah. Rock with the vest popped me wearing Stone Cold's vest for like the whole match.
Dude, that was so funny. I looked away for I think like 10 seconds, and all of a sudden, Rock was like wearing a vest, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I like rewind and be like, "That's great."
Another banger, just insane, awesome match. I think the WrestleMania 17 match is probably their best, but this match is still great.
I would say it's their best. I may like this one the most.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just personally, I like this one. The 17
how about you go fuck off?
Okay, but I mean the other one was also really, really good. I just think that this one, I think it's just a personal.
And
favorite.
I also said, my last note here, I think this should have been the main event.
Yeah,
It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough
because the main event is the main event.
The main event's the main event, man.
But I think the story is
definitely main event worthy for sure.
It's a bigger story.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah.
And Rock finally gets his win.
He got his
finally gets his win, and this was Austin's last match until he came back to face Kevin Owens a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So, pretty big stuff. And then our main event, the WWE Championship on the line: Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Intensity.
Yes.
Just insane amounts of intensity.
This was my match of the night. For sure.
Absolute banger as well. Just insane. And the shooting star.
That shooting star, it's nasty, man.
Yeah, and he almost died. So yeah. What else can we say?
Leave it to Evan Bourne.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know if you have any notes.
I put in all caps, my goat. Just a great finale. Two guys that are really able to complement each other's like wrestling styles a lot because they're both just like they are like coming from like an athlete background sort of sense. So it's like they really are just like naturals in this ring with everything they're doing.
Right.
I just wrote down suplex mania because I think there was probably like at least 20 suplexes thrown in this match.
Right.
But I mean, it was just an absolute banger. What a great way to end the night.
Insane.
Yeah.
All right, I have some fun facts here about this WrestleMania.
All right.
So first off, John Cena, he was actually on this WrestleMania, but he was on Sunday Night Heat. Sunday Night Heat. This is his first WrestleMania appearance.
This was 03?
03.
Okay.
So he had. It's like the year he got called up.
Right.
And he basically he. Hold on, gotta pause. All right, so yeah, John Cena. He is a part of this. He's on Sunday Night Heat. The rapper Fabulous. He was supposed to actually have a rap battle with the rapper Fabulous on Sunday Night Heat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It ended up getting kind of canceled, although Cena does still do something, because a couple days before, rapper Fabulous gets arrested.
Oh.
So yeah, that didn't happen. So instead, John Cena comes out on the WrestleMania stage, and instead of having a rap battle, he just kind of does a freestyle rap, dissing with cardboard cutouts of Jay-Z and Fabulous on the stage, and he just kind of disses them, and then kind of just goes back. So not his best WrestleMania appearance.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
This is his first WrestleMania appearance.
Okay.
Matt Hardy. This is the first time a Hardy has actually won at WrestleMania.
Wow.
Yeah. Jeff Hardy was on the outs. He was gone by now.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess any other time they were involved, they didn't win. So, Nathan Jones. Let's go back to that Taker match.
Nathan Jones.
What was the reasoning as to why he was taken out of this match? He was too green. They basically said, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Oh.
So let's take him out of the match and just have him do a run-in instead. So that's why.
Okay.
Shawn Michaels has his incredible match with Chris Jericho.
Yep.
Which is crazy for what I'm about to say because they had an insane match. He was actually hesitant to do this match because he had his back injury.
Mm-hmm.
He had retired, and he had just recently come back. I think he did the program with Triple H.
Right.
And other than that, he hadn't really wrestled. So he was actually kind of terrified to do this match because he thought, I'm going to shit the bed. It's WrestleMania. I'm going to do horrible. And then they went out and had maybe one of the better matches of the whole night.
Yeah,
so
for sure. Yeah.
This literally just goes to show you how good Shawn Michaels is. That
Just the GOAT, man.
Literally one of the best. Roddy Piper. This is very interesting. They brought him back to do this little run in the Hogan match.
Mm-hmm.
He had let them know. They approached him to do this, and he had let them know, yeah, I'll do it, but I want to let you guys know, I just did an interview. I don't know when it's going to air, but I basically just shit all over WWE. So he's like, I just want to let y'all know because they could air this the night of WrestleMania for all I know. And they were like, yeah, it's fine. So he came in, did the run-in. I think it ended up airing in like June. And then by like August, they had fired him.
Right,
So,
yeah.
So, yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is a crazy one. This almost not only changed... This almost was one of the most traumatic things in wrestling history. And almost completely changed the whole card. The night before, he actually spent the night in the hospital. He was in his hotel. I heard him tell this story not too long ago. He was in his hotel, and I think he had just gotten back from an event or something like that. Obviously, WrestleMania week, you got a million things going on. And he had like someone from WWE with him, like his handler. He said he got to his hotel and he had insane chest pain, and said, "I'm having a fucking heart attack," and like passed out in the hotel room. And they took him to the hospital. And turned out he didn't have a heart attack. He just had an actual like insane panic attack.
Oh,
for some reason. So not only did this match almost not happen, but we almost if it was a heart attack, we almost lost Stone Cold.
Right, yeah.
So that's crazy. Luckily, the match did get to happen, and it was a great match.
Right.
But it is crazy to think like in the process of the match happening, 10 hours before he was in a hospital. It's pretty crazy to think. Kurt Angle wrestled this match with a broken freaking neck. He walked into this match and had like 3 spinal injuries at the time or something like that. Like insane. Should not have wrestled this match.
Right.
And the original idea of Vince actually was against it. He said, "You're not wrestling this match. You're injured." So the original idea was that on like a SmackDown a couple weeks before, they would have done the match and it would have been very fast and Brock would have won the title. And then I don't know what the plans would have been for Brock. He would have faced somebody else. Mm-hmm. But Angle persisted and said, "I'm okay." I guess they cleared him to do the match. He did the match, and then I think after this, Angle disappears for a little while.
Yeah.
To go get healed up, or at least somewhat healed up.
Right.
My last note here, John Laurinaitis, shooting star, the shooting star press that Brock does, where he lands on his head and almost breaks his neck.
Right.
Was not an idea by either Kurt Angle or Brock Lesnar. It was suggested by John Laurinaitis, because he had seen Brock do it in OVW. Mm-hmm. To which Brock said, "I don't know, I haven't done that since I was in OVW like 2 years ago."
Right.
And John Laurinaitis is like, "Well, it's WrestleMania, so you got to do something crazy." So fuck John Laurinaitis because we almost lost Brock Lesnar there too. So yeah, that's all my notes there. So, what did you think of WrestleMania 19?
That's a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's like almost cursed.
Right. Yeah.
It was cursed, but everything ended up working out.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't a bad Mania. I enjoyed it.
I always enjoyed it as a kid.
Yeah.
I always thought it was very fun, very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got anything else.
No, it's just a good Mania. Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We're gonna do next month. We have another review, but we're also gonna do WrestleMania 20 as like a after review. So there will be 2 reviews next month. I'm excited for you to see WrestleMania 20. Mm-hmm. I think it's very fun. The vibes are great. It's in Madison Square Garden, so it's kind of more compact. Okay. It's not a huge stadium show.
Right.
But the idea was that it's 20 years of WrestleMania. Let's bring it back home because I think WrestleMania 1 takes place in MSG. Yeah. The stage is cool. It's got a fun card. There's a really cool cruiserweight invitational with like 8 cruiserweights, Billy Kidman included, which is fun. Okay. Rey Mysterio's got some fire gear. The main event is great. Obviously, tragedy with Chris Benoit just a couple years after, but definitely a banger. I think this is where we get Eddie versus Kurt Angle, so that's gonna be
okay
something for you.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a pretty good WrestleMania. So yeah,
I'm excited. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what you think of WrestleMania 19. Do you enjoy it? Do you hate it? What matches do you enjoy of it? Do you like the Miller Lite Catfight Girls? Where are the Miller Lite Catfight Girls?
Where did they go?
Maybe we need to look this up and see if they're good.
Where are they now?
Right. So yeah, let us know in the comments, and we will see y'all next week.